Hello. I saw Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore 3 days ago, Thursday, April 14th, a 6:25 p.m. showing. And I liked it a lot. It was a very, very, very good movie. And I'm here to talk about it, obviously. For those of you wondering, as I am an artist, yes, I am making fan art of it, but I'm busy with other things. So it's not coming out as fast as I want it to be. So I'm here to make this video instead. Excuse me. I am wearing the exact outfit that I wore to the screening. I guess it's more of like a closet cosplay version of Newt's original outfit. You have the classic Hufflepuff scarf that he has, and I guess this is his like coat, and we have our own Bowtruckle. Mine is named Oliver after Ollivander. Get it? Because wood, tree, wand, Ollivander, Oliver makes sense. I thought it was a nice name. And we have our lovely Niffler. I named mine Chia because Newt Scamander named all of his baby Nifflers apparently after seeds like pumpernickel and mustard. So it seemed very suiting. You have the little paper that I have. Excuse me, one second. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. There you go. Good. So, hopefully I cover everything like I planned. Let's quickly run over a few good things, at least. So, like always, I really enjoyed Eddie Redmayne's acting on Newt Scamander. Newt Scamander is one of my favorite Harry Potter Wizarding World characters. More than the OG plot, I enjoy Newt Scamander just because he is not some like boisterous, over the top brave man. You know, the I have to be a hero kind of guy. He's like, if I have to, I guess. I'm here to protect my lovely creatures because I care about them a lot more than humans, and I say same. I completely the same. It's just a good ideal of healthy masculinity. I just enjoy his character. I like how it's not the usual male hero protagonist. He is shy and not very good at socializing, and that's good representation. I just enjoy it. I just really enjoy Newt Scamander. He is my favorite. I really enjoyed looking at all the new creatures that showed up and returns of old ones like Pickett, and how the regular Niffler that Newt has now has a name. Its name is Teddy, which is kind of funny because I have my own real life creature named Teddy, and the Niffler Teddy acts a lot like my Teddy. So that was nice. That was a nice thing to like laugh at and be like, oh, it was really cute. Well, let's divert from the good and quickly go over at least two of the main things that didn't settle right with me during the entire film, and it literally started from the first scene. And they both involve Grindelwald. Alright. So, the obvious, hopefully it's obvious, Grindelwald's appearance. Now, there's a whole thing that has gone on where there's a reason why Johnny Depp does not play Grindelwald anymore, and I am sad because of it, because I liked Johnny Depp's Grindelwald appearance. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just nice. I don't know, I just like his style, but it's nothing that I can control, or at least make a big change on, so I'm just like, alright, I'm sad to see it go, but I can't do anything about it. What I would have liked is some kind of reason onto why Grindelwald looks different, instead of just everyone being like, oh, okay. Like, alright, he looks different. Okay, that's fine. I would have liked something like in the first scene when Dumbledore and Grindelwald meet in their, like, I guess mind palace created by the blood bond that they did when they were kids. That's the thing, that's the logic that I came up with, at least. Dumbledore could have said, like, you look different, and Grindelwald could have stated a very well thought out explanation as to why he looks different, not just some, like, BS reason, but it's actually, like, a good solid reason that fits. So that's the first one, and that just bothered me. The next one, alright. As for clarity, what I'm going to talk about next, some of you may think that I am homophobic for it. I am not. I am an asexual ally for the LGBTQ community. I am very inclusive and accepting of all gender, race, sex, religion. Doesn't really matter. However, what I'm going to talk about, some of you may not think that. I'm here to clarify that that's not true. Anyways, let's get right into it. Dumbledore and Grindelwald's past gay relationship felt poorly placed. That's it. I just thought it felt poorly placed and not at all fitting for the series, I guess. Like, I'm fine with, like, a gay relationship. I'm totally fine. I get happy when I see healthy or good LGBTQ representation in a film. However, it has to be well written into the story. This was not the case. It wasn't the case. It was just like a retcon. It was just like, boom, they're gay for each other, or they were gay for each other, but they still kind of have feelings or something. Ta-da! Apparently, it was already confirmed that was a thing, but still, it just didn't sit right. And this started from the first scene of the movie, especially because another thing that didn't sit right was Dumbledore was so open about it, like being like, it was love, we were in love, or something like that. I was like, that doesn't sit right. Probably because I'm going off of historical accuracy, or historical inaccuracy for this case, because people in the 1920s and 1930s weren't necessarily so openly gay. I'm talking about historical accuracy in a magical movie. I don't know. That's not to say that if somebody else in the Harry Potter universe turned out to be part of the LGBTQ community, like, oh, I'm actually lesbian. If someone was like that, I would be like, heck yeah, I'm so down for that. Like, that's great. As long as it is written well into the story and it totally makes sense for that character. That's it. Other than that's literally it. The past gay relationship between Dumbledore and Grindelwald felt poorly placed. If it made sense, I would have been totally fine with it. That's all I gotta say. But let's get back into, the good stuff and not make this any worse. Like I stated, have thoroughly enjoyed all the new creatures that have showed up, like the Quillen, which was the little calf. Basically, I'm just gonna call it a calf. The appearance is of a calf, though it's not a calf. But for anyone who doesn't know what the Quillen is, it looked like a calf because it was a baby. So, I did enjoy the blast-ended Scroots, which again, if nobody was familiar, was a little like scorpion spiders. I just really enjoyed the hip swivel scene. It was very funny. And the whole theater laughed because I mean, because it was a funny part, and that's another thing that I enjoy about going to a theater is when everybody laughs at at the right moments, because that's a good sense of community. So I enjoyed that. One thing that I certainly enjoyed was the wedding scene at the end. I just really enjoyed it because it was really nice, and it was a really humble, quaint, like simple wedding. It wasn't big and extravagant and full of magic, and everyone's shooting fireworks out of their wands and blah. It was really good. It was just very simple, and it was held in the bakery, and I loved it. I loved Queen's dress because it fit her style. I really liked the cake and how there was a little bit of magic involved in it. I don't know, it was very nice. And I really liked how Tina showed up at the end. That was nice. And I really, really especially enjoyed that when Tina did show up, they started playing Salamander's Eyes, which is Newt and Tina's little song. And yes, Salamander's Eyes is the name of the track. And I got really happy when I started hearing it. But one thing that I really, really, really enjoyed was Newt Scamander in a suit. There's just something about having my favorite male characters looking sharp in a tux. I didn't expect it to happen, but that's not to say that I'm complaining about it. I just liked it very much. That's it. It was nice. I did really enjoy seeing all the new locations and the different, I guess, cultures of the Wizarding World. And I enjoyed how Theseus was a bit more in the movie, and seeing some new characters and a little bit more of how the Wizarding World works. However, I wanted more of Minerva. Minerva does show up very few times in the film, and it's very brief. Literally, I wouldn't have known it was Minerva McGonagall if Dumbledore hadn't pointed it out. If he was like, Minerva. If he didn't go like that every time that she did show up, I would have been like, it's just some random wizard lady. I wanted more of Minerva, okay? I wanted her and all of her badass glory being awesome. Please, I just wanted more of that. I wanted more of the wedding and more of Minerva. Please. Anyways, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this really poorly put together movie review. A lot of other people are going to be doing so much better when they're going to talk about the movie. Their editing skills will probably be a lot better. Yeah, I just really hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you haven't seen the movie, go and watch it. It's really great. Go get as hyped as I am, and I'm really excited for the fourth movie. Hopefully, it's just as good, if not better. Bye-bye.